Yo, it's that bro Nez. I'm dropping another review on y'all, and today we're going to be reviewing the Unitek USB 3.0 hub, and also it's a multi card reader, also all in one. Look around the box real quick. This is the front. You see the front side over here. You got some specs. Y'all can read that. You know, pause it, read it. You know, I ain't doing it. On the back, some more specs on the type of cards that the card reader reads. You know, but off the top of my head, the reason why I bought it on the top of my head because it reads compact flash, SD, micro SD, and TF, and also it reads the Sony memory sticks. So you know, I have a plethora of those particular cards. So that's the reason why I bought this particular one versus other ones, but mainly because it has the USB 3.0. Here's this side right here, more information, and there we go, back to the front again. Okay, the bottom there's nothing, the top just branding and basically telling you what it is again. USB 3.0 3-port hub, multi one card reader. Okay, time to get up in this bad boy. Try to make this quick. Okay, when you open it up, boom, there's the hub right there. Alright, let's go ahead and take this bad boy out. Put this aside for a second. In the box, we have USB 3.0 extension cord, which, okay, this is reminiscent to a printer cord from back in the day, but a USB 3.0 version, because usually the old printer cords is just the top half, but because it's higher speed, you have to have the additional part on there. So I imagine this is the part that plugs directly into the hub, and here's the part that plugs into your computer. And looks like a power brick for additional power if you need it, but I mean, it does say that it draws power from the USB 3.0 port, so we'll see. I'll check that out. Put this to the side. Now, back to the hub. Okay, the hub. Okay, it's plasticky. It feels plasticky, but you know, it looks good. Judging by the front, you see the front. You have your ports for your SD card, which is your straight up SD card, which is the top one right there. Your compact flash was the bottom one. Then you have your M5 card right there. And then you have your micro SD card. Now some of these are dual card slots, like this one. I believe this one also the SD card also takes the Sony stick, and one of these also takes the TF card. I'm not even sure what the TF card is. Okay, on this side there's nothing. On that side there's nothing. And on this side you have your ports for the USB in, which plugs into here, just the cord that runs out to your computer or laptop, and then you're also your power port there, so you if you need it. I imagine the only way you would need that is if you're running like a couple hard drives, maybe a couple DVD burners or something like that off of it. Off of this is not going to draw enough power from the USB port to power all of those things. So therefore, I would think that you would need additional. You would need to plug in the power pack to provide additional power to run those things. And then up top, you have, you know, more branding and your 3 USB 3.0 ports. And you can always tell what your USB 3.0 ports are because they're always blue. If they're not blue, then I don't think they're full-fledged USB 3.0 ports. I don't know. You don't hear too much information out there with people talking about how to tell the difference, because I know on my one of my old laptops, when USB 3.0 first started coming out, a laptop that I had bought maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, it has 2 USB 2.0s, and then it said it had 2 USB 3.0s. But there was no way to tell which one were the 3.0 ports. So I was a little sketchy the whole time as to which one was the 3.0 ports. I had to literally run tests to determine which ones were the 3.0 ports, and I found out, you know, after running some tests, some data rate transfer tests, I was able to determine which ones were the 3.0 ports, but they weren't marked blue, so you couldn't tell. So I think with doing that, that's when they started marking them blue so people could tell the difference. I know there's still some peripherals out there that don't do it, but I'm just, just letting you know that if they're blue, they're definitely 3.0. So let's get some power to this bad boy and check it out. Okay, undo this wire here, plug it into something. Okay, now I just undid the wire. The wire could be a little bit longer. It looks like it's only 2 feet. You know, I wish it was just a little bit longer, but for what I need it for, 2 feet is fine. But for some of you, 2 feet may not necessarily be enough. So I'm gonna have to plug in a USB extension in order for this to reach what I need to reach. Let's see if I can find my extension here. I can't find my extension. Okay, we're gonna do it like this. I'm gonna plug this in here and plug this into another USB port that I have over here on the side, just to check it out. Okay, this bad boy is plugged in, and you see the light is on. So you got the blue LED light, and it looks like it. And you don't have any other lights all over the place, which I kind of like that, because when you have all these LED lights, and that means, you know, when you're just trying to, you know, chillax and you have the lights down and you have this big blue light chilling off in a corner somewhere, you know, and it's like it starts to become a bother. You know, so then you have to go get creative, stick a piece of duct tape over it to cover up all the blue lights and stuff like that. But you get some of these ports, some of these hubs that have the blue lights in the actual USB ports, and then obviously you can't cover those up unless you have stuff actually plugged into them. But, you know, so I like the fact that it's a little blue light, you know, enough to let you know that it's on, but not enough to where it blinds you, and it drives you nuts. Let me plug something up in here. See, I happen to have a compact flash card. If anybody remember what these are, remember this? Look, 256 megabytes. That used to be a lot. Remember that? That used to be a lot back in the day. 256 megabytes. Shh, this is you got some picture. You got some raw pictures that are close to this now. Plug this in, compact flash. Make sure I'm plugging it in the right way. It's been a long time since I plugged one of these things in there. Oh, sure. I have it upside down. Am I got it in right? Oh, look. See? Had it in the wrong way. See, now I got that bad boy in upside down. Oh, look at that. And it showed up. See? That's how you do it. So, this definitely works. Let me stick a SD card in there, see if you can read more than one at the same time. Okay, what happened here? Did we lose it? I think you can only read one at a time. Yes, you can only read one at a time. See, that's why now I took that out, the folder disappeared, and I put that one in, and that one popped up. It pops up right away, but when you put more than one in, it closes down, it shuts down, and nothing pops up. So you can only read one card at a time. Let's see if I can get a USB popping up in here. USB in that. Okay, so you can do a USB and one of the flash cards both at the same time, but you cannot do two flash cards at the same time. And so I mean, I could deal with that. I could deal with because most likely anytime I do it, it's only going to be one at a time anyway. So that's good enough for what I need it for. I mean, like I said, I mainly got it for because I need the 3.0 ports, and I just need a compact. I need primarily a compact flash reader because I had this card and I was dying to know what's on it, and I didn't have anything to read it. So now I'm going to find that out today. So basically, this is your Unitek USB 3.0 3-port hub and a compact flash card reader. and you know, SD card reader and micro SD card reader and all these other card readers. All right. I say definitely get it. Oh yeah, you can get this on Amazon. What did I pay for it on Amazon? I believe I paid $13 for it, $14, 13 to 14 bucks, not much more than that. Which I think is a good steal for all the devices that you can plug into it. So yeah, you know, if you need something like this, then you know, definitely cop this. All right. So with that being said, I'm Dat Brunez, and I'm out this piece.